Man, the internet's so boring. Nothing good at all. Well, how can I say no to that face?
The Bobcat does not concern himself with the opinions of woolies.
Yeah, Bubsy. We all remember him from, I don't know, Bubsy 2 on the Mega Drive? A simple side-scroller trying so hard to be like Sonic, but it just wasn't on. The graphics, the visuals, they were all there, but it just wasn't the same. Store brand, if you will. Besides, I haven't got one of those, so how can I get my Bubsy fix? I was almost out of luck. That Bobcat just looks so appealing, you know, with the puns, the outfit, the face. But luckily my prayers were answered in the form of Bubsy 3D, released on the Sony PlayStation in 1997.
Now by this point, 3D games were still in their infancy, so there was still a lot to learn. Games like Crash Bandicoot and Super Mario 64 were already out by then, so they had some basis of what to go off.
Yeah, but did they win the Gold X Award though?
What?
Bubsy 3D is one of the few games that have it. I don't think Mario Crash Bandicoot got it though.
Well, I don't think that award matters. Games like Crash Bandicoot and Mario 64 are still played to this day.
Yeah, well,
Gold X.
in it.
Well, regardless of the award, I'm still excited to play this. Let's go!
Well, that's a nice logo. Let's hope the rest of the game is like that too.
The reason I've called you here today is to explain why a state of general emergency has been called by the woolly military. As you may already know, a great catastrophe has befallen us that threatens to destroy our very woolly way of life.
Wow, why are there so many colours? It looks like your first time on MS Paint just messing around. Right, there's this thing here telling this lot that Bubsy is public enemy number 1 after escaping from a rocket ship going to? It doesn't say, but don't worry, it's not important. But what is though, is this cutscene is so obnoxious, senseless, and it's so long just for something that can be summed up in only a couple sentences. Oh, and sometimes the frame rate just drops. I guess the PS1 can't handle it. So there it is, the title screen, and that music. Let that be foreshadowing to the rest of the audio. And you can play with another person? Huh, interesting. But it's just me right here now, so... That's... great! Hey yo, welcome back to my live stream. I'm building Bubsy 3 in Minecraft. Let's all leave a big like and subscribe on this video so we can get to 35,000 likes. If we do get to 35,000 likes, I'll have to do a part 2 then, won't I? So anyway, let's get straight into this. We're gonna ignore that. So first things first, what we're gonna have to do, put a bit of this down, bit of this down, bit of this down. So my graphics card's on a bit of a wild one right now. Don't forget to like and subscribe. 35,000 likes, remember. So we just put a bit of this here, a bit of that there, a bit of that there. Then put Bubsy down right here. So you guys did a bit of off camera building here. It's been like 7 hours. I think I've missed my dinner. I'm not going to eat tonight, but yeah. Here we go, we've got Bubsy 3D in Minecraft. Yeah, 35,000 likes guys, like and subscribe. Shee, catch you next time. Yeah, seriously though, what the hell am I looking at? This is likely the most notorious aspect of this game. But how can we not talk about it? There's no texture, just flat colours, no lighting, absolutely no style whatsoever. It looks unfinished. The level design can be quite annoying at times too. You'll be performing awkward jumps that almost seem like glitches just to get through. Take a minute and gaze at the first screen you see. Take it in. Truly a moving piece, wouldn't you say? Well, moving is right. Look at Bubsy go! Not very far though, because these controls, they're... here? I can't find a better word. You just start walking in a straight line when you push the D-pad up, but as soon as you want to turn, be prepared to put the kettle on, get the biscuits out the cupboard, enjoy them, and by the time you're done, maybe Bubsy will be facing the way you want him to. Just look at how long it takes to collect these atoms here.
Come on! Don't be shy! Step right up and win valuable prizes! Shoot the woolly with the atom!
Oh yeah, what are these atoms? Well, their main purpose is to serve as a way to get extra lives or points, but they also have a secondary function. Projectiles that you can use against the woolies, or to see more of the stage if you aim them properly.
And when you're playing Bubsy 3D, you'll notice that, yeah, it does that a lot.
When you're running through the levels, you notice that the camera will just lose track of Bubsy, and you have to try and get yourself back in frame. Every time you jump, the camera pans to above you, so you can see where you land, which can be helpful, but what isn't, and is more so annoying, is every time you get hit, Bubsy falls onto the floor, and the camera spins 180 degrees, just so you can see Bubsy's stupid face. The enemies don't put up much of a fight anyway, they just stand there as if they're going to wait for an Uber after a good night out with the boys. The more aggressive ones just spit at Bubsy as he goes past, but that's about it. But what's the objective? What's the reason Bubsy needs to be here? Well, there are 2 rocket pieces located on every level. Once you collect both of them, Bubsy gives you a delightful message.
Now that you've got both rockets, there's nothing keeping me on this level anymore. Let's blow this popsicle stand.
Well, don't mind if I do. Mouth in the mouth.
Okay, great. Now that I've got them all, it's time to go to level 2.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
You know what? I find more enjoyment watching these intermissions in between the levels, more so than the actual levels. That's my password, get your own, you can't have it. Now you're probably wondering why I haven't played any audio from the gameplay up to this point, but you'll know why now. Yeah, awful isn't it? It's just a collection of sounds that don't belong together. The sound when you get hit is loud and grating. And how about that music? Why it wasn't put on an album and went quadruple platinum like Lil Broomstick is beyond me.
Lil Broomstick.
Let's also not forget Bubsy's wisecracks too.
Oh, look! An arrow! Aren't these game designers wonderful? Giving you a guidepost to help you find your way? How convenient! Oh, now, if you lose a Bubsy, you'll start over here instead of at the beginning of the level! Ain't life grand? Ay, caramba!
There's just so much wrong with this game. Maybe the manual has an explanation for it.
Right, let's have a little look here then. Wait, what's this here? We are confident that this product will live up to your expectations and would like to thank you once more for your buying decision. Yeah, your expectations were crap visuals, unresponsive controls, loud grating audio, all wrapped together in a nonsensical story. Oh yeah, there's a 2-player mode, isn't there? First of all, this is pretty complicated, so to help explain the procedure, we're going to use some people that don't exist to make a few points. Those people are Bob and Vigizobo. Bob, well, that's a name I understand, but Vigizobo? How have I gone 19 years of my life and not heard a name of such grace and magnitude? It's groundbreaking really. While many people strive for boring repetitive names, Bubsy 3D opts for a name only the gods could conjure up.
Hey, you! Your this mind don't even think about turning it off.
And why should I listen to you?
We were Bob and 5 years ago, and not resisting our coming. You have committed a heinous sin which must be rectified.
How can this be? The manual says you don't exist.
Manual lied. We are real as everything you hold dear.
Oh, great spectres from another realm, please! I repent for my sin.
It's too late for that now. It's time for your comeuppance.
Harape, you're coming with me!
I can tolerate bad graphics, I can tolerate bad audio, but there's no way I can tolerate them taking parappa. I'm going in.
Yo, Fizzy, what was his name again?
So you've come for the rapper they call Par Rapper.
I have.
While the only way you'll get it back is to beat Bubsy's get. Hey, you must get the good ending or you'll be stuck here forever.
Are you kidding? I possibly can't do that on my own.
Hey, this.
Oh, yeah. This'll fit. Little fish job.
What?
The Dreamcast gun, a weapon so powerful, only a mortal should possess it.
I do.
We need to get out of here. The game is about to collapse.
Great idea, Crapper. Let's go.
You hit this out of me.
This game is just absolutely terrible. No other person should have to experience what I just did. I know what I have to do.